Greetings and thanks for tuning in. Once again, my name is David C. Dawson and I'm the founder of Ptoject Resurrections. In my last video, I gave a brief overview of what exactly Ptoject Resurrections is, when it was conceived, and what our purposes are. Today I would like to share a little bit about our programs and activities. Our first program, which will begin in early spring 2011, is called the 10 and 10 program. 10 and 10 is a program whose goal is to donate 10 million free books in 10 years. Books that concern themselves with academic, spiritual, and self-help. Our forecast is to purchase, publish, and donate 50,000 books in year one, 350,000 books in our second year, 500,000 books in year three, 1 million books in year four, and 1.5 million in years 5 through 10. Eligible entities for our free books will be needy schools, community centers, churches, drug, alcohol, and mental illness rehabilitation centers, and prisons. It should come as no surprise that there is a direct correlation between illiteracy and crime, poverty, and mental illness related to social activities. Inner City Inner Child, which is a non-profit organization focused on illiteracy in inner city sites, 61% of low-income families have no books at home for their children, and 80% of those child care centers in the inner cities don't have any either. According to Read.com, 2/3 of students who cannot read proficiently by the end of the 4th grade will end up in jail or on welfare. 85% of all juveniles who interface with the juvenile court system are functionally illiterate. And more than 60% of all prison inmates are functionally illiterate. Penal institution records show that inmates have a 16% chance of returning to prison if they receive literacy help, as opposed to 70% who receive no help. And the Department of Justice states the link between academic failure and delinquency, violence, and crime is welded in reading failure. And then there are the millions who have lost their jobs during this current financial crisis. A large number of the currently employed are low-skilled individuals who struggle with everyday reading. The Obama administration wants to create new jobs with stimulus packages. But to take advantage of those new positions, these adults need basic literacy skills. In the end, literacy is critical for a better life. It is something that is learned while illiteracy is passed down along by parents who cannot read or write. And this crisis is growing worse. Investment in higher education and support for programs is critical. Our government, whether state, federal, or local, seem to be focused on everything except education. It's time we fix ourselves. It's time we depend on ourselves. It's time we look to ourselves and overcome. Together, we can get off this plantation. Before, on this same channel, I did a video called Still on a Plantation, which dealt with African Americans and the constant dependence on government or master to take care of us. The time has come for us all to take care of ourselves, whether black, white, yellow, brown, red, whatever. It's time for us to get up, get out, and get something, and Ptoject Resurrections will be there to help along the way, and I pray that you will give us your support. Thank you for tuning in.